We are open for business.
Little small push up, as Brian was saying.
Probably a little muted, but we'll see. Like I said, small push up possibly, but again, we're sitting right in the middle there, so might not see much out of the open. Now, only more advanced people should be trading through the open again, guys. Everybody else, just be patient. You're going to get your setups. What was it yesterday? I said, what if you have to wait till 9:45? Remember yesterday, guys? What if I said you had to wait till 9:45 to get your setup? You had to wait till all the way until 9:41 to get a good setup. Oh no! You tell me I have to wait 11 minutes to be in a trade? I'm getting out of here. This room sucks. You're making me wait 11 whole minutes. 6 minutes is a rule, guys. But I mean, let's be realistic. What are you really waiting for? You're waiting for price action to give you a little bit of direction. You're waiting for the big boys and girls, get all those orders cleared out, and then you can start trading. Now, for more advanced people, your sell stop would have been hit,
Yes.
and you would be short right now. The more advanced traders would be on the short side because your sell stop would have been hit.
Could have taken it right there at that double bottom. I didn't, but you could have.
Everybody else, just be patient. They'll be playing. Again, what if you have to wait till 9:45 for a setup? Oh no, it's not the worst thing in the world. Morning, John.
Not the end of the world. Morning, John.
Good
Definitely will not
morning,
be the
John.
end of the world. Those of you here on trial, welcome. Here in a little while, we'll kind of run through probably whenever the market gives us a little opportunity, starts chopping around, whatever. We're going to put the website up, kind of run through a little introduction for you guys that are on trial, so you guys can get an idea what you should be doing. And for the newer members, we'll do that here in a little bit. Everybody else is just being patient, waiting for a good trade setup. Again, through the open here, the market's telling us kind of the same thing, settling into, especially the YM, settling into a two-way trading action type of scenario. So just keep your eyes on what? Prior swings. If you had the sell stop in on the YM, bring your stop down to 84. I think I've got two people that did that. Yes, you're probably flat if you did
Yeah.
Probably want to lock in a couple ticks on the YM too if you did that, guys. Those couple people that have permission to trade through the open, lock that trade in on the short side and sit on the sidelines for a couple minutes. Again, I want to reiterate this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to reiterate this. Get a couple trades in early. Get a couple trades in early this afternoon. There's a good chance this afternoon is going to be wild and woolly. So trade through the times of the day, the sort of I'm looking for here. Trade through the area, the time that is going to give you better price action, cleaner setups. All right, there's a push up on the ES now, finally.
It breaks that prior high. I just coming to a little resistance there.
This area should act like resistance. So
Exactly.
possibly look at a sell signal from this area, maybe like 16 tick or an M, or a 9 tick on the ES, 16 tick on the YM. There you go. Target's off on the
Boom.
YM. All right, stops to no lose on the ES.
First target off, move up.
All right. See, there you go, guys. Didn't have to wait 6 minutes
Right-
today. You
right
just
at
had to wait
your-
for price action to give you the trade you wanted.
It was literally right at the 6 minute mark almost.
Right at it.
Yes.
Didn't have to wait a whole 6 minutes today. Some days you have to wait it. Some days you don't. Some days the price action just says, "Okay, here we are. Let's take this trade."
Target's off.
And
So those of
I
you
don't, I
looking
don't
at
even
Boss
have to
Hogs,
talk. I don't even have to talk through mine. All I have to do is look at my chart.
there you go, guys.
Now you're bragging.
No,
Simple
hey,
little-
no.
Simple
you
little
know.
trade from the zone.
Got in right there at 16.
Lock in whatever number of ticks you want locked in.
Got in at the little
YM,
9
you probably
tick
want to be a
rule.
little bit. Double zone. Again, feel free to click on Boss Hog's charts to see the trade that
You
he
can
is
see
in, which
where
is the same trade most of you guys should be in.
Yes.
How many people are catching the short trade we pointed out as it came up? Who is catching a piece of that? It's not about the coaches trading. You guys, and we're gonna Boss Hogs can show you his trades on the screen, but at the end of the day, it's not his trades that's going to make your account green, right? You guys understand that, right? Good job, Patrick.
Good job, Patrick.
Patrick catching on quick.
All right, Patrick.
Hello, Miss Sandra.
Second
Good
chance on the
morning.
YM. Second
Good
chance on
morning,
the
Jerry.
YM. If you guys got flat, hop in on the YM.
Move
I think
my,
the ES stop could probably go down to what? Like let's say 84.50.
Yep.
Easy.
84.50.
I got 84 and a quarter.
Oh, front.
All right, then I got 84. How about that?
Oh, hey.
I think you can probably use this little retracement now, so it's probably good.
Use the.
84 is probably good now.
That's where I'm sitting.
That's a good one. That's a good stop. 84 is a good stop. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody.
Good morning, Sandra.
These two trades would be, I'd be done for the day.
That's it. You should be done. But guys, you had the short earlier before the open. Got the short after the open. What more do you want to ask for?
But I want more. I want
But
to
I
keep
want
trading
more.
until I blow up.
Probably get down to the lower part of the zone there, so you might want to go down a couple more ticks. So like what, guys? Think like 82.75 at
Yeah.
least, or think about being flat.
Yeah, I'm flat.
YM, lock in some ticks. Make sure you're no lose. Those that did the YM re-entry or
And
stayed
I'm
in the
flat.
short on the YM.
Miss you too, Sandra.
And
Sure do.
you're still short on the YM. I'd be getting a second chance there on the ES. Staying short, guys. 05. Say 058. At least on the, now you go a tick or two lower. 54 on the YM, maybe a little bit lower. One tick too tight on the stop, but you got a second chance to get back in with the retracement.
Yeah, you said move it down. I moved it down. I should have left it.
Be short.
Yeah,
Stay
I
on the
went
short
flat
side,
and
guys.
didn't get back in. So
All right, stay on the short side. Everybody else that's still in, stay on the short side.
yeah, everybody except the coaches.
I'll blame that one on. I'll blame that one on Coach Brian.
Blame me.
I
The
went flat. I
YM
should
stop
have
was
just
good.
jumped right back in. I didn't even think about it.
That's all right.
I'm not
Don't be
complaining.
greedy either,
No,
guys. How many people?
I'll take those 25 ticks and walk
Yeah.
away.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, are you kidding? You happy with it? How many people are still in on the ES or the YM? I got 3 people in I know of on the YM short.
Excuse me.
Green
Good
jeans.
job,
I knew
Lulu.
that.
Green
So 4
jeans.
people,
Stay
5,
nice.
6, 7. Nice, guys.
Lorenzo.
8. Patrick's
And
flat.
Patrick's flat.
It's all right.
Fritz.
Fritz is still in. 12. Good job, guys. I'd have to say, out of almost 150 people, that's pretty good, guys. YM. Squeeze that stop down a little bit more. Probably going to be flat here in a second on the YM. Maybe not. At least 45. I'd say 45. 46 is a decent spot for your stop. You may want to either stop. Bring it down a couple more ticks, guys. 80, 50. It looks like it's a decent stop for the ES right now. All right, you're flat on the YM. Looking for a re-entry. And you probably want to think about being flat on the ES. Get a better fill price, or just have your stop in if it's not hit right there, right now. You're gonna get a second chance on the YM here in a second, or another chance. Had your second chance. Maybe possibly a little first touch rule here on the YM, but I wouldn't just jump into anything, guys, at this point. Maybe an M or a really good 16 tick rule. Probably an M is what you want to look for on the YM. Now, if the ES continues to sell, you definitely want to be in that short on the YM. If it doesn't, don't get in it. Good job, guys.
Good job, Westy.
Good job, Westy. Here's your
Yeah, it's a big area, big zone right
Yeah,
there.
I'm
that
not-
want to go through. But,
I'd sit on my hands for a minute, guys, if you aren't
pressing hard.
if you're not
yeah.
already in the short trade. M's coming up on the YM, but get your targets off quick on the M. There you go, guys. Take your targets now on the YM. That way you can put yourself in a no lose if you did it. Everybody that's still short on the ES, keep your stop in. YM, stop to a no lose if you did it. If you didn't, sit on your hands. Be patient. Be happy with the profits you've gotten. Don't give back your precious profit. Don't give back your precious capital. Number one goal of trading. Preserve that precious capital. What did we say earlier? Don't get caught selling into the lows. Especially if you're not already green, don't caught selling into the lows. All right, you should have your targets off on the YM short, and now you're stopped to a no lose.
Good job,
Keep in mind,
Lorenzo.
guys. Keep in mind, I'm just going to give you guys a little example of what we're looking at here on the YM. When you're trading this, guys, what we want is if you did the sell stop on the little M here, okay? If you did the sell stop, hang on a second.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me go to the YM and show them what we're talking about. So you'd have a sell stop here. Your actual stop would have started right above this little swing, and you would have taken your target off somewhere here or somewhere here. And then once you got your target off, then you can move your stop down. And then now you can move your stop down a little bit more to guarantee profits on the trade. That's what we do, guys. Those of you on trial, multiple contract traders. We want to make sure that we're getting targets off, and that way it guarantees profit on the trade. Hopefully that makes sense to those of you on trial. Yeah, you guys probably saw Boss Hog do that on the previous trade. Take targets off so we can guarantee profits. And then you just keep moving your stop down with each of these little retracements. So did anybody take that first touch rule M trade on the YM? Your stops down a little bit, guarantee yourself profit on the trade. You guys do that on the YM as we talk through it. Yes, you could still be short. T-Light, good job. Lorenzo. All right, buddy. Good job. Lock in that runner, man. Lock it in. Again, going into support here. So you want to make sure that you have your profits locked in. Pick whatever profits you want to have locked in and lock them in. All right. Probably flat, both YM, ES. You could look for another setup here at a better price. But I think there's 2 decent trades already, guys. And if we re-entered 3 decent shorts, YM gave you 4 decent trades this morning, right? Now, if you didn't trade the open, you got 1, 2, 3 on the YM. And then you had the morning short, right? Early morning short. So you've had 4 decent opportunities without having to trade the open. If you traded the open, 5 decent opportunities that were not hard setups on the YM. Yes, you've seen it. You had the M here or the 9-tick rule. And then you had a little retrace here. If you missed out, you could have jumped in on. So there's 2 opportunities, and then obviously the early morning short that the morning short that Boss Hog tried to get everybody into. So 3 decent opportunities on the ES and 5 decent opportunities on the YM. What more do you want? Again, guys, as we talk through a trade, if those of you on trial, we're going to message you, but welcome you here. But just maybe an M. Yeah, you got maybe a little bit of an M for me here, guys, on the ES. It has come from a prior swing. Got the M on the YM as well. Just wary of selling into those lows, guys. Just if you do the M at this point, you got to get your targets off quick. I would venture to say that if this is your first trade of the day, you probably don't want to take it. Is that fair enough, coaches?
That's it.
Pretty fair.
Okay, targets off on the YM, targets off on the ES. There you go. Once you get your targets off, you can move your stop to a no lose. And now you have a free and clear trade. Guarantee yourself some profits. Same on the YM. Once you've gotten your target off down here, move your stop down a little bit to like 49, and you're free and clear on profits. There we go. Anybody take a stab at that? Did anybody take a stab at the M trade on the YM or the ES? Any coaches take a stab at Sandra? Okay, make sure to get your targets off.
No.
Lorenzo, good job. Damien, all right. Well, it's definitely not going to be a runner since Damien's in it. So, good job, Jerry.
Nice. Very nice. Say something.
That's the reason I didn't get in it. I knew he was going to.
Man, Damien, rough crowd.
Hey, look, experience, history speaks, okay? We have a track record. The track record says Damien needs to go get a cup of coffee for us all to get a runner.
What other room can you join and get where you can get verbally abused?
for the fun of it. All right,
For
on the
the fun of
YM,
it.
stops down a couple more ticks. And I think you go a couple more ticks on the ES, guys. Real quick, Boss Hog Paul, will you walk them through their stops? I got to step away for 1 second.
All right. Let's see.
Right now on the ES, you could easily be at this little retracement
80.
here, and then 80. Yeah, 80 is probably good.
43.80.
And the YM get down to 29 on the YM. All right, I'll be right back.
Let's see. Be down to 78, 75 on the ES. Still stay at 29 on the YM. It's not wanting to do a whole lot. Starting to go sideways right now. We're flat on the ES, probably the YM also. Not yet. And I just wait on the ES, let it go up, just give it time to go up. Wait for it to roll over again. For the M trade. Whoa. Second, YM. YM now you can move it down to, probably move it down to at least 21. I'd say move it down to 18 on the YM. It's got a lot of price action going on right now.
Yep. Good job, Patrick.
Yes, just waiting for these stochastics to catch up. Wait for them to roll over. Look for the M. Yeah, it's wanting to climb. I mean, yeah,
It's like it wants to get back up to that other high.
it does.
To
Just,
that
just
level
made it
up
to
there.
that high. Yeah.
Yeah. We break this. We've got some room to run up a little.
Yeah. I guess everybody's flat on the YM also.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah, there must have been somebody speaking.
I don't think they start till like noon.
Good job, Patrick.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Keep your green, Patrick.
That's it.
Keep it green. That's a good morning. Oh, there was your.
I missed
I
that.
missed it. I know we were talking. I missed it.
Yeah,
That was quick.
I sure did. I
Anybody catch that
apologize.
ES? Sorry.
ES and YM probably.
Mm,
Yep, YM also. First touch. Did anybody catch the first touch on the YM? Good job, Green Jeans. I knew I could count on you.
I was going to say that's a kind of a given, isn't it? We weren't asking you. We know you were in it.
All right. Oh, Patrick, nice job. Great. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's it. I told
Yeah,
him, great job.
We told him keep his green.
Keep it green.
Keep it green.
Did you guys get him back in the short here?
Well, we were talking right as we talking. It went in. We kind of missed it by a few seconds.
Yeah, it
Oh,
took off. We apologize for
There'll
that.
be another. There'll never be another trade in the history of the planet.
Yeah, we missed it. It's over. Day's done.
Let's stick with Boss Hog and be done for the morning.
I'm not seeing
Unless
your
something.
charts, Brian. Is everybody
Yeah,
else?
let
seeing
something just.
I'm not seeing your charts. Is that just because you came on and knocked me off? There you are. Never mind.
Everybody else seeing the charts?
Yeah, they're on now.
Okay. Again, those of you on trial, we're going to go through a quick little orientation here in a little bit. But we are patient traders, guys. We're waiting for very specific trade setups. We want swings to happen in the market for us to be able to take these trades.
There was somebody
And,
asking, I had a trial asking where that last short was. Maybe you can point that out for him. The one we were talking about that we missed.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So if you look at the range chart, let's do a global crosshair here, kind of give you guys an example of what we're looking for here. If you're looking at the ES chart, basically we try to wait for the market to swing up. And we'll just use this little yellow line as a guide here. Now you are getting a little bit of an M on the YM, guys. So if you want to take a look at that, ES should follow. If you guys want to, if the YM, get your targets off on the YM, ES should follow. If you guys want to do that on the ES. But the last trade was we want to wait for swings. But these swings come in, and the last trade was literally what we call our 9-tick rule. So if you look at the range chart, like I said, if you guys wanted to be in on it, ES should follow. Stops down on the YM. Let me get that question in a second. I got 3 people short on the YM.
That came up out of nowhere, didn't it?
You guys could have got in on the ES down here too, since the YM. Again, one's going to lead the other most of the time, guys. So make sure to lock in some profits and have those stops in. Or review that last trade in just a second, where that came from, what we're looking for. Lock in your profits on the YM. Have your stop in a no lose now. Probably the parabolic on the YM is a good stop. So somewhere around 10 on the YM for now is a good stop. Right around this little swing made here, or maybe flat on the ES, one or the other. You're probably flat on the ES. You'll get another chance at that in a second. All right, so there you go, guys. YM stops down a little bit to, let's call it 6 now. 6 on the YM stops. Might be get a second chance here on the ES to get back in. Maybe. The YM continues down. The ES probably will follow in a second. So just guess what? Have a sell stop in. All right. If the YM doesn't want to follow down, your sell stop won't get hit. All right. So here's what we're looking for, guys. Let me back it up to this little spot real quick. You guys can see the charts. If you get that little M to form, you can possibly take a look at that on the short side, especially if the YM continues to follow down. And now target's off. Who is all right? I tried to explain that, but give me a minute, guys. I'll explain that. You could possibly even put Crable's in effect, it looks like, as well. Coach Hogbrien. A couple more ticks on the YM. Probably at least down to 34,000. All right, so the last trade here, guys. Basically, again, we were looking for this to swing up somewhere near a prior swing high. There, a prior swing. And then we look for, on that range chart, 9 ticks later. So we use an 8 range to give us a measuring stick, so that 9 ticks later, we can have a sell stop in, ready to go. Then you take your profit targets off. So we want to trade at least 2 or 3 contracts on the ES. Take those profit targets off. Within usually somewhere between 6 and 12 ticks, you want to get those first 2 contracts off. That way you can bring your stop down to a no lose, let it sit there. And if it comes back and take it, you still have a profitable trade on your hands. If it doesn't, then you trail down and you have a bigger trade on your hands. So a really simple methodology, but again, we trade multiple contracts because we want to get targets off. That way we can be pretty relaxed with our trailing stop. And again, if it continues down, we have a bigger trade. If it doesn't, then you've guaranteed some profits on the trade. So that's really what we're looking for. And that trade setup, we call it the 9-tick rule. We use an 8 range, just literally as a measuring stick on that. That's all it is a measuring stick to say, okay, that bar is going to start printing 9 ticks later. We can have a sell stop below that. Take our profit targets through this area. Move the stop to a no lose. We know that the ES will like to come back and take stops on a regular basis. So like we said a second ago, you could follow the YM on that short there if you guys did it. But that was for more advanced traders on the sell stop. This is really the trade setup we're looking for here. Does that make sense? Did I explain it well enough, Paul?
Yep, you did. Actually, he okayed me. He gave me a thumbs up.
Perfect.
Thank you for that.
Maybe. It's getting a little wonky though, guys.
John, what's John asking? Are you trading ES or YM?
Maybe a
or
first
both?
touch rule on the YM. So if you get that, I still would rather see an M here, guys. It's getting
Yeah.
price action's getting a little wonky. I think an M is probably a better option. The M trade would be a better option to confirm a sell signal. And again, guys, this morning, get your trades off early. I think the coaches got 2 shorts in. That's it this morning.
Yep.
I've had 2 trades, literally.
2 trades.
And
Yep.
I'm
So all the coaches have had 2 trades. If you're
probably
trading more
done.
than that, hey, that's what I'm saying. All the coaches have had 2 trades this morning, guys. That's it. So if you're trading more than that, ask yourself if you're over trading. Now we do have people that trade a lot, that are scalpers and trade a lot throughout the day. That doesn't mean you. You guys know who I'm talking to. Those of you that are still in training, those of you still struggling to get consistent.
Ooh, look at that.
This is why I said chill out on the shorts for a minute.
Breakout to the top, right?
There it is. That was a little bit of a, there you go. Yeah, a little FOBO trade on the upside. But who can pick? YM had a little bit of a double bottom there, a little double bottom. ES, a little V bottom. That's hard to trade on, guys. It's hard to guess that long was going to come from there. I would say it would be kind of hard to guess that the long would come from there. So again, here's the point I'm trying to make, guys. All the coaches, a couple good. Now you're back to a zone, so you might get a good sell opportunity up in this area. But again, be patient. All you have to do is have a sell stop in. You take 9 tick rule again. If you do,
That's exactly right.
targets off. Gotta get those targets off quick. It's not a 16 tick rule. It's not an 18 tick rule. It's a 9 tick rule. So you should have targets off.
One off. Well, they can see mine as it goes.
There you go. YM, you guys catching that 16 tick rule short from the zone. Wessy's done for the day. Nice job. T-Light, good job. Targets off. Stop to a no lose. Think about being done after this one, T-Light. All right. For the morning at least, or for the day.
Good job, Westy.
Please, T-Light, especially if you're green. Think about being done after this one. It's going to get wild and woolly here in a little while, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid.
Zones, baby. Zones work. I love it.
And now what?
All right, stopped to probably right about where it's at. Just the bottom of this little area we marked off. What did I tell you yesterday, guys? Imagine that. Did I tell you yesterday that price is going to? Did I tell you yesterday that price was going to come up to this area and then we get a good sell signal?
You sure did.
Not once, but twice.
You will get a
And
trade from that zone.
3 times a lady. Once, twice, 3 times a lady from that zone, guys. Told you guys yesterday. Did I not say this yesterday? Who was here? Stop down a little bit now on the ES to what is that? Maybe 80. Let's see, 86. It's 85. Let's call it 85. 85 on the ES. YM stops. You could probably come down to this little prior retracement here. Actually, you can even be lower than that now. You can be at 48, 49, 49 on the YM. Locks in some ticks. See how that works, ladies and gentlemen? Planning your area that you want to trade from in advance.
You're getting ready to
T-Light, you're gonna think about
be-
being done after this one, T-Light. I'm begging you. I'm begging.
yeah, this is getting ready. It's starting to be two-way trading because you're
Getting green. All
let's
right,
see,
get green
yeah.
and keep it after this one, dude. And
It's just
who else is getting? Sorry.
oh
For
no,
the
go
day. I
ahead.
know we got a few people in this short. Who else is in the short we don't know of on the ES? Bring it down time. See how the
Bring it
zones
down.
work, ladies and gentlemen?
Like
You're gonna have a
magic.
runner on your hands.
Like
Jerry, good
magic.
job. Sweat. Okay. All right, we got quite a few people in it. There's 80. Yeah, let's go above that power swing over there. So 80,
81, 75.
75.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
81,
Yeah, about
75 works
81,
good.
81, 81 the quarter, something.
On the YM, got this little indecision candle. Get above that so you could be at 29 again. 30 on the YM. Above those power swings. Same for the ES.
CS breaks out of this zone, you
All right,
can move it down.
Yep. And I'm going to say dealer's choice here. Lock in. This is where you lock in the number of ticks you want locked in on your side, guys. Lock in the number of ticks you want locked in. Leave your stop there for a little bit. Be happy that you paid yourself to stay in the trade. Be happy. If you're in T-Light, if you got green, get out, get green. Keep your green, okay, T-Light? If you got green, get out. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, okay? I'm going to start working on T-Light. I'm going to start working on you, getting that streak down. Oh, when today's getting it too. Nice.
Good job.
We get you T-Light stringing together 9 or 10 days here soon in a row of green days. You've done that though before in the past, haven't you, T-Light? You've had a good string of green days in a row. Okay, I'm gonna work on you then. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Yeah. So if you're green this morning, stop trading for the morning. Keep it. This will be day number 1. Once you got green on this trade, squeeze your stop to guarantee that you're green, and leave it there. All right, ES stops. You could probably go down a little bit more. It looks like now to what is that? 80, 50 even, maybe even 80, 25.
I was gonna say 79.50, put it back at the top of that zone, but 80, yeah, 80.50.
80 is probably gonna try to grab you anyway. So there you go.
They got it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another good trade.
Everybody should be green this morning. If you need ticks, let us know.
I got to get 9 ticks for T-Light on the YM, but we'll be able to do that here in a little bit, I'm sure. Again, guys, lots of Yahoo speaking starting here in a little bit. Watch 10:30. A little bit of news at 10:30. And then from 10:30 to noon, you'll have some chances to get some decent trades in, and that will be it, guys. So get your 1 or 2 trades in, 2 or 3 trades max. Be happy with it. Yahoo speaking now. Too tight on the ES. Oh well. Good trade anyway, guys. Good trade. T-Light, he was talking on the ES, this projection wick that came from the zone from earlier. and we marked it off yesterday. And I did tell you guys yesterday you're gonna get some good short trades from that zone today. It's magic, right?
Same way
That's
right
my
there.
favorite setup right there. Nice wicks in and out.
Nice little wick.
I love
Rejection
that.
wick is a
Love
is
that.
a easy. That's a good trade to take. That little rejection wick on the range chart from a zone. Rejection wick from the zone on
Yeah,
the
that's
range
it.
chart.
Wick
It's almost
from the
like
zone.
it's almost like press the button as fast as you can when you see that.
Yeah. When the day knows that. We've talked about that. Another nice day. Win the day. Man, you are I think you stole Hugo's printer.
You kidding?
Because I mean, as of late, it's just straight printing.
I'm gonna go check on my
Yeah.
little stroke puppy.
Your little how's he doing?
Acting like somebody who had a stroke. Acting like a dog that had a stroke.
Oh, jeez. He's
Yeah, it
he's the older
sucks.
one, right?
Oh yeah. If it was a younger one, I'd be freaking out. But
Right.
at 14, those things happen.
Oh.
So I'll be in and out this morning, guys, because my old boy had a stroke. Sucks. But that's life. It happens.
I can feel you. I'm right there with the same scenario. Mine's 18.
I know you are. Thanks, Win today. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it sucks. He's old. He's had a great life. Rescued him when he was 2, so he had a good 11 years with me.
I know what you mean. I gotta have mine at the vet in the morning at 8:30. He started having seizures at
Golden
12.
Retriever, green jeans. That sucks. Yeah, when the seizures start for the older dog, that's the
Yeah.
sign that you know that
Oh,
you make.
you can put him on phenobarbital. That'll help.
That's
with
what.
seizures.
But that kills their liver. It doesn't take long after that.
I mean, mine's been on phenobarbital since he was 9, and he's 18.
Oh, really?
So,
Holy
yeah.
cow.
So I'm just. I mean, I hear that, and I've been told that, but apparently he has a strong liver.
He must.
Didn't drink at his young age.
Yeah,
Good food.
I think he was a good boy when he was young. He didn't drink much.
Wow.
Well, anyway, yeah, Golden Retriever, 14? Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's had a
14 on a golden retriever is pretty good.
good life. Maybe getting a little bit of a cell signal here, guys. If you want to take a look at 9-tick rule, 16-tick rule.
That's when I started to jump in, and I need to go ahead and put it on sim and get in a trade.
Well, I mean, nah, you don't have to. This is getting a little
This is
wonky
a gray
price
area.
action. Got Yahoo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Got
good
got
area.
Yahoo's speaking right now. The bobbleheads pontificating about pontifery. Say just be patient.
There's a special herb that you can't mention that curbs seizures. Can we smoke it? Is what I'm asking Lulu.
You can.
Actually, really not a bad idea. Lulu.
When the day said yes.
That's actually really not a bad idea.
Oh man.
There you go. That's what you get with the Yahoo speaking. Told you guys to get your trades in early this morning, didn't I? You guys really want to trade through this craziness? I think you sit on the sidelines. You want to guess on a short trade right now? Be my guest.
That's the initial reaction. Now you got initial action. Now you get your reaction.
I wouldn't.
I still wouldn't.
I think it's just somebody talking. So I mean,
you might want to wait right now.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's just gonna make triple
Let this
top
play
right
out.
there.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
could
sure,
go either
sure.
way.
No
it could
reason
go
to give
either
them
way.
anything.
Yeah. I honestly think at this point you're just guessing.
Yeah, when these guys, I told again, we preached all morning long, guys. Boss Hog did it before I got here. Paul did it. I did it. We preach, guys. Get your trades early this morning. Things are going to get woolly later. Look at this. Things are getting woolly, wild and woolly. We said it. We told you that.
90.
If you want to trade this and guess on a direction and give back your capital, that's on you, not us. Our job is to keep you guys green and safe, as close as we can get to it. So, and here, great for T Light to let us know that she's down 9 ticks and we need to get it. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to talk T Light through any kind of trade right now. This is crazy.
If anything along, but that would be.
If anything, nothing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if you're one of those, just have to do something.
And you're cool with waiting, right, T Light, or maybe walking away this morning if it keeps staying crazy, being down 9 ticks. I would take that all day over guessing on this crap. If you want to put a sell stop in and try a short trade, you could try it, but that's risky, guys.
Just be patient.
What I'm trying to make here, T Light, is just be patient. There'll be another trade.
No.
It's going to be riskier the more they talk, because if it keeps pushing it up, it's going to be at the pivot. By the time it gets to the pivot, your 15 minutes going to be crossed over. So then the trend is going to be up.
And the market's going to go back down.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's going to happen with all these people talking, guys. And it's just going to be these crazy swings that come out of nowhere. And if you want to guess on those crazy swings, be my guest. I can't in good consciousness. I hope you guys understand that, right? We as coaches can't in good consciousness continue to tell you to trade through an unpredictable environment. Is that fair? You guys cool with that? Nice, Stuart. Great job.
Good job, Stuart.
See you tomorrow.
Good day.
Great job.
Good job,
Have a
Stuart.
good day.
Stuart, you've been pretty consistent lately, haven't you?
Yes.
Stuart's been doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, Stuart's
How many
been
days in
doing
a
good.
row? I think he had like 7 or 8 days in a row strung together.
4 to 5.
4
That's
to 5.
good.
That's good.
That's great.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. I mean, if you want to have the sell stop in, YMES, you could maybe look at it. But again, I just
excuse me. I'm sorry.
I always refer back to this, guys. I mean, we're sitting here screaming, why would you want to trade this when you've had plenty of opportunities this morning? And I bet you, I'm going to refer to Green Jeans on this. I bet Green Jeans doesn't want to trade through these guys speaking in an unpredictable market. And probably one of the most consistent traders we have here. And takes more trades than everybody else in the room. Will not be trading through this craziness. My guess.
You bet I won't be.
How close am I, Green Jeans? Pretty close? There you go. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So coaches are screaming, don't trade this craziness with the unpredictability. Somebody who takes probably 20 to 30 trades a day is not trading this. Why are you trading it?
When the day said he was screaming in mute, preaching about it while he's in mute. He's waiting on his headset.
I'm waiting on mine too. It hadn't arrived.
I could hear you. I could hear you when the day. I could hear you, buddy.
Here's a novel idea. Let whoever's speaking finish speaking. Let the market swing, then take the next trade. Oh, how about that?
But I can't wait that long.
If you're asking me, Lulu, I didn't order a headset because it was out of stock.
I'm sure. Just get a different one, Paul. I'm sure that they all pretty much are close. I just took the one with the highest review, the biggest number of views on the noise canceling thing. That's the only one I looked at.
I'd just be bummed if I get it and it doesn't work like yours. I'll swap it.
The good news is with the Amazon, you can send it right back.
The Amazon, yeah, that's true. Amazon won't take anything back.
They will send it right back. Get a different one.
Order
2 of them and send back the one you like. Here's a novel idea.
That's true. Yeah, try them out and see what.
Order 2 of them. Send back the one you don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the market wants to push down today, but no matter what happens, when somebody's talking, there's going to be crazy reactions. And so if you are big green today, you can put a sell stop in here. If you're not big green, don't do anything.
Yeah.
You have a sell stop there on the ES. And you have a sell stop here on the YM if you're big green. If not, don't do anything. Sit on the
Yeah,
sidelines
I
like
agree.
everybody else is.
Yeah, win the day. Green Jeans is really good at what he does. I wouldn't recommend most people in this room do copy what he does, but he's very consistent.
Very consistent.
And
All right.
see,
If you did the sell stop, take your targets
Boom.
off. See, guys, wait until the craziness gets over. Think through a decent little plan, and makes it a lot easier, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jack's Bose makes a good product, but they're pricey.
I like my $27 one.
Yeah,
It
we're
works
talking
perfectly
$20
fine.
headsets here.
My $30 headset, and you can't even hear the guy literally
Yeah, that works
jackhammering
great.
outside my window. Targets off on the YM, targets off on the ES. Did anybody put that sell stop in, or is everybody sitting on sidelines? Anybody do that? I figure I know what Wednesday did. He bought like the nicest.
Yeah, he bought a
Most
gaming. He
expensive
bought a
headset.
he bought a gaming.
He probably bought like a
No, I
gaming
know
headset that's
what
like,
I know what he paid for his. He didn't. It was. Let's just say it wasn't a $30 headset.
I'm really happy with my $30 headset, man.
that's what I'm thinking. Mine just messes up when I talk on it.
Did you guys? Did anybody do the sell stop? Anybody on the YM or the ES?
Did
We did
not.
talk through it. I mean, nobody did it. I'm not gonna yell at you if you didn't, because. So that's, but just to give you like thought process behind here. Let's give a little thought process behind this. Maybe it does. If mine sounds better, that's going to be hilarious. Oh yeah, that's really important for boot camp, Lulu. Headsets. Come on.
We'll have a whole class on headsets. There you go.
That's the important stuff in trading.
That's next Tuesday's elite class.
What are we doing in elite class next Tuesday? Oh, trend lines and
Trend lines.
when to use trend lines and let's see.
Breakout. No, we already did breakouts.
Reversals.
Reversals.
Reversal trades and when to use trend lines. Next Tuesday's class. You definitely want to be there for that one, because we've seen a lot of days recently where those reversal trades could help you a lot if you are already green with the trend. All right, stops down. I do have one person short on the YM, but he knows what he's doing. But anyway, stops down to 57 on the YM. Did anybody do the ES short? If not, we're going to give you a little logic on why I would say that the sell stop was better then than it was back here. So I did it. You guys want to know why I said the sell stop would be better now than before? Anybody want to know? All right, here's the deal. You get somebody out there speaking. You get a crazy move in the market. You get this consolidation. You have a test. You have a push up, retest. Couldn't quite push up in consolidation. So obviously, whatever that person was saying has lost its luster, if you will. And then you treat this like an M trade, and you say, okay, we got a little bit of a double top. Put a sell stop in. Really simple. And the other thing is, if you guys went through the class that we did, you had to push back up on our breakout trades this becomes a breakout trade, right, guys? Same on the YM. Consolidation, little push up, becomes a breakout trade. All right, those that are short on the YM, you guys, I mean, I tried to get you guys short, but that's okay.
Who I was short on the ES?
13 now on the YM for those that are short on the YM. And I don't think there's anybody short on the ES. So it wasn't a complicated thought process. I was just saying, look at what's happening on the charts. It's slowed down. Market's becoming a little bit more predictable than it was before. Tested a high again. And then you say, okay, well, if it's going to have a double top, let me put a sell stop in, treat it like an M trade. Think about it, guys. Remember, we only need the first leg of the M to have overbought stochastics. So in our rule set, this would have been a decent little M trade. Now stops down. Make sure you're locking in profits, guys. Coming straight down into the zone. Prior swing at least. So somewhere like 70. Would nobody's call it 80 even. I don't think there's anybody short on the ES right
I
now.
don't think so either. I asked, no one answered.
I just have the two people short on the YM. Nope, sorry about that. Two people short on the YM. Yeah, and John, that's perfectly fine. Sit on your hands. For you, John, I would want you sitting on your hands and miss this trade. Miss it. This trade should not be in your repertoire right now, John. This is for people who have gone through the training and are consistent with traditional setups. We don't want newer people that are trying to struggle to be profitable taking those breakout trades. Don't take breakout trades until you can get consistent at 9 tick rule, 16 tick rule, M's and W's. That's simple. Until you can get consistent at the simpler trade setups, don't take the breakout trades. Mm-hmm. Cool, John? The advantage of scalping interest short losses below, however. There you go. Green Jeans said it best. It's not scalping is not the most people really should not be a scalper. And you look like you might be getting a little second chance here on the ES or the M. YM, you might be getting a second chance on the M trade, maybe. But again, here's what I say. If you're selling into the lows right now in a two-way trading day, why not let it swing out of there and then take the next trade? Because you might get one more chance before noon. And then at noon, you guys know what's going to happen. More speakers, more craziness. I hope this is really sinking in for those of you, especially newer people, those of you on trial. I hope this kind of logic sinking in and you're looking at it saying, oh, that makes perfect sense. Or if it doesn't make sense, tell me and I'll explain it a different way. But we really try to make things as simple as possible here, guys. So those of you who got in on the second chance there with the M on the ES or the YM, target's off. And if it breaks the lows, you guys can treat this like a Crable. Breaks those 1004, 1003 or 5 lows. You can 1002 on the ES. You can treat that like a Crable. YM right around 1003, that low. So like 974. Let's see, what is that low? 970. So 974 on the YM. You could treat like a Crable. And low there would be 70. 72.50, so 72.25 on the ES. You could probably treat it like a Crable. Stops down a little bit more on the ES. Oh, nobody's in the ES. Did anybody get in on the retracement there?
Yes.
Boss Hog did. Green Jeans did. All right. See, market always gives you second chances, guys. See what Boss Hog's got going on here.
1 off, 2 at break even.
Lose trade. When today got it. Nice. Huh. Didn't let me see your screen there for some reason. Try that again. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You can always click on Boss Hog's screen if you want to see it. I'm going to give you guys your stops here. So come down now to 74.50 on the ES and the YM. Now you can move it down to, let's see, 997. 997 on YM is probably a decent little stop there. And if you treated that like a Crable, take your targets off on the ES. See, you don't have to catch trade at the top. You can wait for the retracement. Take the next trade. Nice Wednesday. Break through this little support area and buckle your shoe straps. What did we say earlier? Break of yesterday's lows will ignite additional selling pressure. So keep your eyes on that. That will act like support. There's a little line, little horizontal line in there for you guys. I have a visual. Somewhere in this area should act like a little support. And the YM, we already have that in. Somewhere in that area should act like a little bit of support. So breakthrough of that, guys, you're definitely going to want to be short. Maybe a couple more ticks on the ES short. Stop. 73, what? 73.50 maybe.
Yeah.
That should keep you in the trade. Sure. And that locks in enough ticks. YM, your stop still same spot. Just leave it there. Here's the way I feel about the YM, guys. You should have your targets off. ES was easy to get your targets off through that little retracement. YM, you should have your targets off. And let it push through the lows first before moving your stop down. Pay yourself to stay in the trade. Is anybody else hearing a little feedback, or is it just me?
A little bit of feedback, not much.
Feedback. I think Boss Hog, you might want to turn your microphone speaker down a little bit.
Okay.
Your output.
It does this. I don't know why it does that every day.
Sometimes mine does it automatically too. It automatically changes.
Still hearing it?
Nope. I think that fixed it.
And I didn't touch anything. I moved my mic a little bit.
There you go. Wherever your mic's at right now, leave it there.
That's perfect. That background noise is gone.
You had your mic too close to the cage in your head.
That's what it is.
It's creating the feedback.
It sounds like it's in a barrel. Hey.
Yeah. Can you take retracement on the ES? Yeah. So if you get a little retracement now, right? If you get a little retracement, it comes back up. You can take it. I don't want you chasing at lows though, John. I definitely don't want you chasing down here.
Selling the lows.
You know what I think would be really good? Harry, would you mind doing a call with John? Or is Harold? Sorry, Harold. Harold, you still in or did he leave? Let's see if we can get Harold and John to do a call together. That way Harold can
Harold's
tell
probably
John.
still here. Harry left.
No, it's the other way around. Harold,
Yeah.
Harold.
I have a.
Harold, you mind
John,
doing it?
John and I are actually talking this afternoon. I
Oh,
think.
hey, all right, John. We're gonna get you going in the right direction, there, buddy.
We've been
Be
talking to
patient.
one
Just
today.
be patient. Good, good, good. And then and maybe let him talk to
But
Harold.
yeah,
you
Harold.
mind
Yeah,
talking
there's
to John?
absolutely no harm in talking to Harold too. Yeah, exactly.
Just review the conversations we had with you, Harold, and what helped you change with John. John, would you be open to that? Chatting with Harold for a little
The
bit?
more the merrier. If we're all here to help.
Yeah. So after your call with Harold, you okay with it too? Chatting with John? What was it that said that we talked you through that got you on that winning streak that you're on? Maybe that'll help him a little bit. Cool. Awesome, guys. Thank you. And that's why this is a club, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody helping everybody. So Paul will set that up for you guys during your call, I'm sure, John. Right, Paul?
Yeah, we could do that.
Fantastic. Sure will. Yep, Paul will take care of it when John and him have their call a little bit later. All right, now you can finally move your stops on the YM a couple ticks. You guys still hanging in there on the YM?
Harold, message me your number real quick if you don't mind. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now.
All right, a couple more ticks on the YM. Who's still in on the YM, guys? You guys still? I know I've got 3. Who is still holding tight on that YM short? You can now come down to 982 on the YM stop. Yes, still hasn't pushed down, but maybe you could take a couple more ticks down on it. Maybe 72.25 on the ES short. All right, we got a few people hanging tight on YM and the ES. So again, we're just watching this area. It should act like a little support. So if it doesn't and it pushes through, you will want to be short. If it does act like support, guess what? You're going to get a retracement. And you
And
might
I'm
get
fine.
one more chance at a short before things get too crazy this afternoon. Why do you guys keep saying it's going to get crazy this afternoon? Look at all the Yahoos speaking. Might get a second chance on this little fake out. YM stop should be good, I think. YM stop was good. Yep. YM stop was good.
Flat on the EF.
I'm at 72.25, so they could have stayed in if they were at 72.25. But that's okay. It's probably going to come try to take it anyway, so you guys can be flat. Look for the next chance. I'm going to run check on the pop real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Maybe one more chance at a short, guys. Maybe one more chance at a trade. And guys, I'm telling you, please don't overtrade this morning. You've had
Could
some
have a
really
shot
good
at your
opportunities.
That's it.
Sorry,
Your first touch rule right here. You can get on your 15 tick, 15, not 15. Excuse me. I'm back on YM. The 9 tick rule. Use your entry. I didn't take it, but I'll walk you through it. Oh, it faked out. That was a fake out breakout. Uh-oh. Computer's froze or something, slowed down. What is your
Hey,
what's
hold,
your
hold
price
on.
right now, Coach Paul?
Hold on, Dad. I got to call you back. Sorry, I was on the phone. Price on what? On the
What is your
ES?
price right now on the ES?
72, 75, 73, 73.
Okay, well it is right. So bouncing back and forth at this zone again. Could take a 9-tick rule on that again. It's just all that talking today is not conducive to good trading. I can tell you that. If you tried it, get a target off, get it off quick, bring your stop up to break even. Well, win the day you're not by yourself. I'm not the one that I don't know how to read that tape either. Let's see what. If you did take a 9-tick rule, you should at least have one off, and you stop setting somewhere around at break even anyway. Just trail it down. Bring your stop down to about 71. Bring your stop down to at least 69.50. Bring it down to 67, 75 on the ES.
Get back. You guys got into that first touch rule right as I was walking away, it looks like.
Yes, they did.
Good
I
job,
got the
guys.
stop setting at 67.75 right now.
On the YM, you can bring your stop down to, let's call it where the mid-Bollinger is. That's probably safe right now. So 951.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully, you enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room for live trade calls, visit libertytradingclub.com and register for a 3-day trial. During your trial with us, you'll have access to the trade room. You'll be able to ask coaches questions in chat. You'll also have access to our training modules, live member meetups, and indicators. Visit libertytradingclub.com. After your first 3 days, it's just $149 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.